Charles.
Setoiyo.
Back again, the Knockout Nerds.
We're here.
We are here.
We're doing it.
And we're happy that you're here as well.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
Tuning in.
Yes, liking, subscribing, share the podcast with your friends. Do all that type of good stuff.
We are here from our new home, Anga Studios.
Thank you so much to Anga, this badass studio.
Anga.
Anga.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
We're here at our home, Anga Studios.
Yes, so happy to be here. Thank you so much to Anga Studios for having us.
And
badass studio.
You, when you think that you want to do this, should come to Anga. Give them your money.
Please.
Because it's worth it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Very much so worth it. Daryl, how you been, man? I've been gone for a while. I was in LA.
Yeah.
You know, I was doing
enjoying
the thing.
the nice weather.
The very, very nice weather. Everybody speaks Spanish. The Mexican
Not
folks,
for long.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
We're about to be done with all that.
Not funny.
Okay, it's not. It's terribly sad. But they refuse to stop. No, it was good. It was cool. Got to be out there. Very, very beautiful city. The driving is terrible. The fashion is very interesting.
Not enough spaghetti tops for you?
No. Well, honestly, a lot of them clothes that they be wearing out there are very they show off the booty. So it's very, very nice.
It's a good time.
It's a very good time. A lot of butt.
It is the age of ass.
It is the age of ass. And what a great age it is. I mean, of all the body parts that you can be into.
I have been a fan for longer than I was willing to admit to myself that I was a fan.
I've always been a booty guy. I knew it was the thing that I liked first.
Oh, no, I was all titties first, but I think that was cultural programming.
Yes, you were a young boy.
Yeah.
You're holding on to Eurocentric beauty standards.
Yeah.
But some such as it was the rump that got me. So LA was great for that.
Okay.
I mean, everybody got butts out there. Like all the Mexican homies, they got ass. The Asian homies that you think are Asian, but they Mexican too. They speak Mexican. Mm-hmm. They got ass. Mm-hmm. Of course, all the blacks just ass everywhere. It was an ass bonanza.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but it's good. I'm glad to be back. I miss my bidet terribly.
Oh yeah, was the hotel didn't?
They did not have no bidet out here, man. Again,
I don't understand it. I mean, I do understand it. This is America. We are horribly backwards. We're horribly. It's not a sex thing, but we are a puritanical society.
Yeah.
So the idea of being proud of your butthole is almost antithetical to the American experiment.
Well, without question. I mean, what you want a clean butt? You want that gay shit? That's
right.
the immediate.
The immediate thing. Why do you want your butt to be clean? You want somebody in there?
You want someone like no? I want a clean booty for the sake of having. I
don't want
booty.
it to itch.
Yeah, it's gross when it itches.
You've never had that feeling? It's an uncomfortable feeling.
It's a terrible feeling. Imagine sitting down.
Right. Every time you sit down, get up, it just reminds you, hey.
You're dirty.
Mm-hmm.
You're disgusting.
You got something going on back here.
But apparently, to be dirty and disgusting, that's the American way.
It's totally fine.
The Knockout Nerds, we reject that.
Fully.
We are bidet. We are a bidet podcast. Okay, and you need to know that about us if you know nothing else.
And you know what brand bidet? Hit us in the DM. We can answer that question.
We'll put you on game. Don't worry about it. Also, and then don't stop with just the in-home bidets. You know, we got portable bidet. Hit us up in the DMs.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah.
You know, we never let you down. You know.
Yeah, but say you didn't have your portable on you?
It broke, dog. Brother, I was in shambles.
That's why you got to get the squeeze bottle.
I got to get the squeeze.
This dude decided to go get the T1000 Asinator.
Yeah. I had the electric John. It was so nice until it just didn't work no more. I was so devastated. It had 3 pressure levels. Brother.
Pressure levels?
3 pressure levels, brother.
I just got a squeeze. It's a squeeze bottle.
I need more.
Well,
I need more.
Now you got nothing.
And I had nothing, so that was devastating. Yeah, maybe the squeeze. Maybe we go back to the old style.
Yeah, low tech.
Yeah, very much so. So, okay, now we're here. We're back again.
Yes.
Hot takes.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, my hot take. This is advice for everybody. There was a news story about this guy who allegedly murdered someone. I don't know if it was a close personal friend or not, but in the trial, they had a police officer, I think, get on the stand and they had a subpoena for his Google searches, and every single one of his Google searches was like, how to hide a body, how do you get blood out of your sneakers, what happens, what can you do to cut a body, when you cut a body, what's the next step? It was this line by line search about what he did to this lady's body. And here is the advice.
Yeah.
go to the library.
Yeah.
Make the librarian your accessory.
Yeah.
Don't just give them people all of your plans.
Brother.
Something like private mode is not going to help.
It's not going to help you.
It's not going to help because your IP address is still tied to the machine. Your MAC address is still tied to the machine. There are identifiers for your computer. If you really want to get crazy with it, one, I would avoid Google.
Yeah.
I would say use something like DuckDuckGo, but they've now included an AI, so I don't know. But like you want to maybe use a VPN. Even then, the people who own the VPN will still have the information. Listen, I'm not telling nobody to commit murder.
I was about to say, yeah, we need to make clear. We're not advocating for that.
I'm talking about anonymity on the internet.
Yes.
But really what I'm talking about is go to the library if you want to do some nefarious shit. Yeah. They have machines there. You can act dumb and be like, librarian, I don't know how to type. I have a series of questions that I would like you to put into the Google machine. And let me know what this is. This way, the librarian is the one on the stand having to defend themselves, and then they'll be like, I think it was that guy, and you could just be like, they racist.
They're racist, or 6'7". That works now. You just say 6'7", and then it's done.
Everybody bursts into laughter, and you saunter out of the court.
Next thing you know, you home, huh? Whole body on you, and then acquitted by your peers. Isn't that nice? Isn't that good? Also, just maybe go to the library because we're not reading enough, right? Like that's
also true. And fuck reading. Get an audiobook. You can get those at the library.
Yeah,
what is it? Libby is the app. You get a library card. As long as your library has paid for the subscription, you can get on there and get books for free to listen to.
Look at that. Sage advice.
There's also Canopy. I think that's the movie streaming one.
Yeah.
You can watch movies. You can go to the library. One, your tax money is going to it anyway. And the way that they justify that tax money is by showing how many people have a library card. You are being pro-social by going to the library.
It's community.
It's community. And no one has a problem with their librarian.
No.
I mean, unless you're a child who yells too much in quiet rooms.
Well, yeah, then you're just disrespectful.
Right.
You know, but you are a child. So it's also, it's kind of weird. Imagine having all that dedication to be like, I'm going to catch a body. Mm-hmm. All the planning, all the preparation, everything, the meticulousness of it. Like how locked in you got to be to do some shit like that. Mm-hmm. But your planning is still so piss poor, you don't clean out your stuff on that thing on your computer, bro. Like,
I wonder if, because I mean, I don't know how they did the subpoena, but like you could just go to Google.
Yeah. And
Google ain't got no allegiance to you.
No.
They're selling your secrets to the lowest bidders.
Google knows. They know everything I like.
Oh, they know. Oh, dear Lord.
Too much.
You know what?
Huh?
Google's fine.
Yeah, we like Google. I use it for a lot. I appreciate Google. Google, keep doing what you're doing, and I hope that my FBI agent that watches over me believes in me and is rooting for me.
I don't think I'm important enough to have an FBI agent, but I do feel like...
You were married once. You're important enough. You were married.
Well, I guess now that I'm divorced, they're like, we
gotta
need to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, we gotta keep tabs on this one.
What is he gonna be Googling?
He sold how many houses? All right, we gotta check up on him because this is how it starts.
Just a recluse. No,
yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You sure? Okay.
It's all good. No, we chilling.
Baby, it's all good. Yeah. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. I have a hot take.
Sure.
And I've been meaning to want to talk about this. I think that we have to be honest about really what we choose to platform and showcase, especially right now in this time of overt fascism. And I do believe that it's very, very important. And again, this is maybe an appeal to the white men. Hey, big dog. Florence Pugh right there. Like, I'm gonna just like all this. Okay, like what you like, all this Sydney Sweeney business, brother. It's Florence Pugh, bro.
I don't think that this is purely a white man conversation.
Yeah.
I think that this is a lover of women conversation.
Bro,
because it's an objective difference.
It's an objective fact. It's Florence Pugh.
Dog.
What are we talking about?
The whole time.
All day, every day, even on a Sunday, big bruvs.
By every metric.
Like, stunning, funny, talented.
Have you ever heard her real accent?
Oh, I love it so much.
And raspy too on top of that.
Yams
Out the wood. Come on now.
What are we doing?
And if we love nothing else, we love yams and talent. And then you put them together, and that type of combination, also our politics appear to be right. And she's not doing no shitty Gene commercial. Brother, what are we doing?
For real.
Okay, and before any of you come into me in the comments, first of all, Dr. Umar ain't no doctor, okay? And that school still hasn't been built in Delaware, so I don't want to hear nothing about that, okay? One, Florence Pugh.
This is an appreciation.
Yes.
Even Dr. Umar would say that he could appreciate
the snow bunny.
From afar.
Uh-huh.
He's like a bird watcher when it comes to the white yam.
But we know he lying.
I mean,
we know he lying.
I don't know.
Not from if he had the opportunity to be up close, hey.
To Florence Pugh?
Yes, and thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
My community must forgive me.
No, in fact, the community will be like, we understand.
Was it everything I dreamed?
Yeah, exactly. You must tell me, brother. You must tell me. So yeah, it's Florence Pugh. Y'all, don't look at the weirdo racist lady who everybody's saying she comes from a culture of fetal alcohol syndrome. You have to look at the talented Brit who does Eastern European and American accents way too well, and also talented in yams.
Mm-hmm.
Florence Pugh.
All day,
every day. Thank you. So. I feel good. That was edifying.
You got that off your chest?
I had to get that off my chest, bro. They pumping this Sydney Sweeney slop in my face where you have Florence Pugh perfection and right there.
This is taking nothing away from Sydney Sweeney.
I take it all away.
Okay. Well,
okay.
All right. I take
it all away. Listen.
I think the lady's fine. But next to Florence Pugh, come on, what are we doing out here? That'd be like me saying, "Oh, me next to Idris Elba is a toss-up."
Right? It's like, what are we? Huh?
Let's be real.
And that's an honest thing. Like, if Idris was right here, and a lady I was sweet on was like, "I'm gonna go see about Idris," would it hurt? Of course, but at the same time, I'm like,
it can't hurt that much.
I get it. What am I supposed to do with that?
Right?
Huh?
It's my fault. I should have been checking his schedule.
Exactly. I should have been doing more in my free time. All that time, I didn't figure out a way to develop a solid British accent. This is my fault.
That's me.
I did this. Turns out I was not enough. So best of luck to you on your journey, We just have to be honest as a society about such things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so now this is fight week.
Oh, yes.
It is fight week. And I want to talk about a legendary fight that happened in 1980 with one Roberto Durán, also known as Hands of Stone. To give you guys a kind of a synopsis on Roberto Durán, he's one of the greatest fighters that has ever lived. The Ring Magazine, which is the major boxing publication on top of Boxing Council, in 2002 listed him as 5th greatest fighter of all time. I believe he has some crazy record of like 103 wins, 13 losses. He fought well into his 50s, and he only retired because he had a life-threatening car accident that literally they had to perform life-saving surgery on him, and they said, hey, it's actually done. That man just kept fighting. He is considered by many, and I would consider him as such, to be the greatest lightweight boxer of all time. So if you're not familiar with the lightweight division, that is the division that is at 135 pounds, which throughout the
how much more weight is the next belt?
During that time period, you had to go the next weight class that was available during the time that he fought was 147 pounds. So you actually had to jump up 12 pounds to fight for another title. And then from there, if you wanted to be at welterweight, right? If you wanted to jump up for another legitimate title, you had to go to 160. So it's not like it is now where you have lightweight, super lightweight, junior welterweight, it's like 143 pounds, then welterweight, then junior middleweight, which is 154 pounds.
All right, I'm already sorry I asked this question.
Exactly. Yeah. No. So back then they were like major weight classes only for the most part,
12 pounds apart?
12 pounds apart. So he's fighting.
It seems like so little. It feels like if I take a big shit, I'm going to be a fucking super middleweight or something.
Yeah, without question. Yeah. You can literally shit and make weight. They do it all the time. They die.
Yeah, trying to make weight.
Yeah,
It was just a dude at the last UFC. No, not the last one. The one before that.
Yeah, that
who,
black
like,
boy collapsed.
He
Yeah.
collapsed right off the scale. Like, you did it. He was like, the guy.
Yeah, he said, I did it. It's done. And then he, my man said, didn't I? Boom. And he lost. He lost the fight right there.
it's like finals week.
Yeah.
You stay up all night studying.
Yep.
You pass that test. You be like,
I was over. You got a B+. I did it. Meanwhile, you've taken years off your life. But back then, it was very, very common for fighters to sort of just stay in their division, right? So throughout the 70s, Roberto Durán, who's from Panama, just had reigned over the lightweight division. And when I'm talking about dominant, I mean dominant. By the time he had gone to this Nomas fight that I'm going to get to, he had only lost one time in his entire career. He not only won the lightweight title, he then lapped the lightweight division, meaning
he beat everybody else
twice.
Wow.
And then there were new guys that came in. He said, I'll beat the new guys too.
Yeah, I mean, at that point.
So he had utterly devastated and demolished his division because Roberto Durán was rather undersized. He wasn't a big guy, but he went from, in his entire career, he went from 135 to light heavyweight. So it's like a 40-pound difference. So this guy was a ferocious.
You can't just be throwing the numbers and the words in there together.
I'm giving you a lot there.
You said 135 to light heavyweight. You might as well say, he went from blue to 2017.
You got it. He went from 135 to 175 throughout his entire career.
Oh, that's
right?
a big jump.
That's a big jump.
Okay, all
because
right.
he was such a ferocious fighter. He was very good at infighting. He wasn't really a stick and move guy. He was a brawler, but he could box and he could hit hard and he had great defense. But people didn't know that his defense was great because they'd always seen him on the attack. But I'm like, yeah, but that was a part of his defense. He would constantly apply pressure to you that he would just smother you, and he never really got tired. Now, Roberto Durán clears out the light heavyweight division in the 70s, right? Now, Roberto was kind of a wild man. He liked to party. So the thing about Roberto Durán is Roberto Durán will make 135, knock a motherfucker out, and then in between training camps, gain like 60 pounds. My man liked to party. And then what he would do is when he would have another fight coming up at 135, he would drop all that weight. Make 135, get in the ring, knock another motherfucker out. He had been doing this for well over a decade, right?
I think not a lot of people respect how hard that is.
Yes.
Like, one, to do mentally, but two, on the body.
On the body. And again,
you're not supposed to just pick up and put down weight like that.
Nope. And if we know that now, guess how much they knew that in the 70s and the 80s?
Oh, they didn't care.
They didn't care.
They knew.
Yeah, it was just part of the
game.
game.
Can't be good.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still winning.
But who cares?
So going into this fight, there was no fight for Roberto Durán at lightweight anymore. He relinquishes the title when he's 68-1. 68 wins, 1 loss. And he moves up because he's like, I want the welterweight title. The guy who's holding the welterweight title at the time is a man by the name of Sugar Ray Leonard, considered, once again, to be one of the greatest fighters that has ever lived. And Sugar Ray Leonard was the heir apparent to Muhammad Ali during this time. Muhammad Ali had retired. There was no big stars in boxing. And this big star that came about was Sugar Ray Leonard. He was a prodigy. He won the gold medal in the 1976 Olympics. He then goes pro. His pro fight was on ABC's Wide World of Sports. Like, it was a big deal. Like, he did record numbers. So everyone's like, here's the heir apparent to Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard is at the welterweight division. He's beating up everybody. He wins the welterweight title. Within a few years of him turning pro, he beats a guy by the name of Wilfredo Benitez to win the title. So Roberto Durán's like that guy because everybody's saying this guy's the best. He's never fought me. I have more fights than this man. Right. So I'm going to fight him. So this guy, literally, Roberto Durán, jumps up to welterweight. He doesn't just jump up to welterweight and then fight Ray Leonard. No, he beats a former welterweight champion just to show he can do it. Then beats another welterweight contender to show, yeah, I can really do it. And then finally they make this fight. And they make this fight in Montreal, Canada in June of 1980. And this is significant because...
Because I wasn't alive yet.
I wasn't alive neither.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But also, this is significant because Ray Leonard won the 1976 Olympics in Montreal.
Oh.
So everybody's thinking this is sort of like a homecoming.
Right.
But by this point, the characters of both of these fighters has been established. Ray Leonard is the heir apparent. Beautiful boxing style. Quick, can move. Beautiful boxer. Can punch with both hands. You can't hit him. Whereas Roberto Durán is considered the man's man. He's the hands of stone. He fights like a man. He pounds you down. He's the alpha in this situation.
No. You say alpha. It's that annoying thing of like he fights like I would.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, no, totally. It's like that's how a man fights.
That's how I do it.
That's how I
have
would
no
do it.
finesse
Yeah,
in
exactly.
my life.
And that's why my wife loves me so much, even though she gets repulsed when I touch her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I have big dry thumbs.
Yeah.
And I put them on her and she shrieks.
That's
how I'd fight.
I don't file my toenails.
Yeah.
You're like, so everyone's sort of thinking like this is going to be a great fight. Roberto Durán is pissed for a number of reasons. He's not happy the fight's in Montreal. He's not happy that Ray Leonard's making 5 times more money than him in this fight, even though he's like, I'm the clear. I should be the clear.
I'm that dude. But
I'm him.
yeah, but you had to come up to the weight. He didn't have to go down.
Why does this black man get something that I don't get?
It's an away game for you, dog.
Yeah, so he's pissed about this. And interestingly enough, the crowd in Montreal is not totally on Ray Leonard's side. He gets a mixed reaction. They really like Roberto Durán because Roberto Duran's been whooping people for like over a decade, right? Like, so as much as they like Ray Leonard, they also like the bruiser, right? So what Roberto decides to do is he decides to just chastise and call out Ray Leonard. You're not a man. You're not a man. You have no manhood. You're not a man. And the day before the fight at the presser, he says, after I'm done screwing you, I'm going to screw your wife. Roberto Duran's on demon time. So they it's like
there are a lot of traits about me that make me not an ideal candidate for like sports.
Yeah.
Like I'm not an easy follower. Like you're not gonna say, "Oh, if you don't do this, you're not a man." And I'd be like, "Gender's a construct."
He is a construct, but dog.
I don't know what to tell you, dog.
If you got it.
If you don't think I'm a man, I ain't got shit to prove to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like, I'm gonna fuck you up and then fuck your wife up. I'd be like, hold on a second.
Yeah, my wife has a say in this.
Yeah, like this had nothing to do with
Yeah,
that.
why are you bringing her into it?
This is seemingly ridiculous.
Nah, big dog, it's the 80s.
Yeah.
So we take
There's
this
only
real,
one way you can take it.
We taking this real personal. So that fight winds up happening, and it's a slugfest. Ray Leonard forgets his whole entire game plan, decides to try to fight like Roberto Durán.
Oh.
And that's a big mistake. He loses that fight. It's Ray Leonard's first loss of his entire career, puts a blemish on his record. This man, Roberto Durán, goes back to Panama, where he's from. He gets off the airplane. There are 700,000 people outside to greet him because the great Roberto Durán has overcome the heir apparent to Muhammad Ali and Ray Leonard. And this was a big, big deal. And Roberto Durán says, I did it. Let's party. And my man proceeds to party his ass off, and he gains 60 pounds.
Yeah.
He balloons up to 200 pounds. He's drinking, he's fucking, he's having a great time. It's the 80s, baby. Some cocaine thrown in there.
Which I would think would keep his weight down.
Well, yeah, but not how they be eating. Not with that type of food.
Yeah.
So Ray Leonard is despondent. He takes his wife on a trip. He's like, just get away from everything. But then Ray Leonard remembers Roberto Durán's habits, because everybody knew Roberto Durán's habits when he's not fighting. He don't give a fuck. So he he disappoints his wife, cuts the trip short, because this trip was for her, because he's been so locked in on this Roberto Durán fella. She's like, hey,
I haven't been a good partner, this time we're going to go out for you.
So he's like, yeah, baby, you and me, 2 weeks, we're going to be in this vacation. 4 days in, this man calls his manager, says, I want Roberto Durán now. Give him to me now. And everyone's like, this is a mistake. It's like, no, I don't want a tune-up fight. I want an immediate rematch with him now. I have it in the clause. We make the rematch now.
Wow.
And literally 5 months later, they fight. Roberto Durán somehow loses 65 pounds. He loses the weight.
Wait, within 5 months, he put on and got rid of 60 pounds?
Yes.
I don't even want to know what he did. I don't.
You don't, no. I mean, brother.
I don't want to know.
Terrible shit.
There's no other way.
There's no other way. There's
no other way. Ain't enough sit-ups, saunas, cold plunges. None of that shit gonna work for 60 pounds.
Brother, there were people who like literally left. Ray Leonard lost management because they were like, this is a mistake. It's gonna ruin your career. So this fight happens in November, and Ray Leonard figures out at this time, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I should have did the first fight. I'm gonna stick and move. I'm gonna box him. I'm going to create angles. I will not let him cut off the ring. I will not let him make this into a brawl. I will not hang up against the ropes. He would do a thing where he said to himself, if I can feel the ropes hit my calf muscle, I will move. So he was doing that. Like he also trained with guys who idolize Roberto Durán. So he's training with guys who like Durán. We'll throw a headbutt. We'll throw an elbow. We'll hit you low. Because he's like, I want to be ready for all of that this time. So this fight happens.
So that's what you mean by brawling. Not,
yes, yeah.
Not just in like close fighting. You mean cheating.
I mean, yeah,
you
close
mean
fighting.
rules.
Breaking the rules. If the referee can't see it, is it cheating? You know what I'm saying? Like,
touche.
So the fight begins to happen, and yeah, Ray Leonard is true to his form, sticking and moving. Durán cannot find him. Durán can't do anything. He's sticking and moving. He's creating angles. He's taking the first like 2-3 rounds rather easily. Like, it's still competitive, but it's kind of like, yeah, these are Ray Leonard's rounds. And Roberto is starting to realize I'm behind, and this guy's starting to make me look a little bad, right? I'm hands of stone. I'm machismo. I'm the man's man. So then Roberto says, fuck it, throws caution to the wind. He starts leading with his head, meaning he would lead in with his head to then get into Sugar Ray Leonard's shoulders to push him up against the ropes and begin to wail on him. He starts doing this in rounds 4, round 5, and those rounds are going his way. So now we have a competitive fight happening again, right? It's really, really like starting to be a grudge match. And then Roberto Durán is realizing, I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I've dropped like 65 pounds.
Yeah.
My body's starting to tense up. And Ray Leonard's like, yeah, big dog. I've been waiting for this moment. So literally, Ray Leonard notices, oh, this is happening. And then Ray Leonard's brother says to him, and because his brother was his corner man, Ray Leonard's brother says to him, hey, start embarrassing this guy. Embarrass the most macho man of all the fighters. Embarrass him. So literally, from the 6th round to the 7th round, Ray Leonard would do cute shit. He would drop his hands, stick his face out to Roberto Durán and say, hit me. And then Roberto Durán would try to do something and Ray would pop him. Roberto Durán would be standing there and Ray Leonard would like wind up his hands like he's going to do a bolo punch. And then he just jab him in the face.
Yeah.
So now, and people are starting to laugh.
I mean, that's embarrassing.
This is utterly, Ray Leonard did the Ali shuffle on this man.
It's disrespectful.
It's a disrespectful thing that he's starting to do to him. So then 7th round comes in. Roberto's like, I'm being embarrassed. I'm being beaten. And my body's starting to hurt.
Sure.
It's starting to hurt real bad. Ray Leonard comes out again in the 8th and just keeps doing the same shit. And weirdly enough, and if you watch it back, it don't make no sense. Roberto Durán just stops. He puts his hands up and says no.
Yeah, I'm good.
He said no. And Ray Leonard thought, it's a trick. Ray Leonard said, this motherfucker's trying to trick me. So Ray lunges in and pops him in the stomach. And Roberto flinches, and he keeps waving his hands. And Ray Leonard throws his hands up like I won. He runs to the corner. Brother, this is how big of a deal it was. If you say you quit in boxing, the referee's immediately like, okay, you quit, it's over.
Yeah, sure.
The ref got him, and he's like, hey,
nah, for real.
Hey, look at me.
You good?
Are you good? And Roberto Durán says, no mas.
Yeah,
says no mas.
The only reference before today that I had for Roberto Durán was the Jay-Z lyric.
Yeah. Said no mas. And literally
1 Minute Man, by the way.
Yes.
Classic.
It's a good song.
Classic Jay-Z song.
It's a good song.
Come on.
You should listen to it before more about Jay-Z comes out.
Yeah.
It's harder.
Yeah, as quickly as you can. Spent
really
1 minute trying to dig her out. The other 14 trying to put it in her mouth. You know.
Separate the art from the artist.
Words to live by.
Try it. And this is the thing. It creates that. So all of a sudden, Roberto Durán has just quit. This is something that people could not even fathom.
Especially for a macho man.
Yes, for a macho man. Now, Roberto Durán would sit there and say, he would complain about cramping. He would say, I got a cramp, all this, that, and the third. Sugar Ray said, no, I embarrassed you. I embarrassed you and you didn't know what to do with
and
that.
then I embarrassed your wife.
And then I fucked your wife.
That seems so out of pocket.
I'm going to fuck your wife, dog.
Just like I think everyone else on the dais should be like, hey,
yo, what that got to do with
relax.
The fight? Yeah. I'm going to violence you, and then it all sounds like violence. It don't sound good.
Right. That's also true.
So what winds up happening as a result of this is very, very interesting things happen. This literally only makes the reputation and the mythos of Sugar Ray Leonard grow exponentially. He was kind of considered not down and out, but he was considered sort of damaged. And to come back and to beat a fighter like Roberto Durán and Roberto Durán seemingly prime really put Sugar Ray Leonard on another level and put him on the fast track to then fight the Motor City Cobra, Thomas Hearns, the hitman, later down the line. For Roberto Durán, this was a lot different because the people of Panama thought in the rematch he's going to demolish Ray Leonard.
Right.
So these people were betting on Roberto Durán to win the fight. And what were they betting? Brother, they were betting the fucking house. Literally. People put their life savings into this, their houses into this. There's footage of people watching because, again, you got to remember it's pay-per-view. Motherfuckers would be at the store. They'd be outside of a store where TVs were watching the fight.
Right, yeah.
And they watched him quit, and you saw grown men start to cry. You saw, "Ay!" and just like throw, brother. They sat there and said he's a traitor, he's a turncoat, he had death threats on his life. The only way that he was able to go back to Panama and live with any type of safety is he had a pet lion, and that pet lion became a full-blown lion. Mm-hmm. And Roberto Durán, when he wanted to go outside and he wanted to be social,
he would bring his lion.
He would bring his lion outside. And people stopped messing with him.
It's actually kind of cute.
It's very cute.
That's very
It's
cute.
a man in his life. There's footage of it. You can see footage. Go on YouTube. Watch footage of Roberto Durán walking with this grown-ass lion that the lion is just like a baby cat to him, and nobody would fuck with Roberto.
It's me and my daddy, dog. We outside.
We outside. It's Pop-Pop.
Yeah.
You got a problem with Pop-Pop?
Yeah, why are you talking to him like that?
Why are you looking at Pop-Pop like that?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
If I could do a good growl, I'd do it right now.
I'm not going to do that. Florence Pugh could do one.
It's very cold outside in my throat.
Florence Pugh give you a growl, and then I growl.
Florence Pugh could give me
whatever she wants, whatever she's into.
Another stellar acting
performance that would make me feel many things.
Her Hot Ones was also very entertaining.
It was hilarious. What a talented individual. So, yeah, it actually took a lot for Roberto Durán to really rebuild his legacy. It was, and again, Roberto, he had people in his management who said, no, he quit. They would not give, no, it had nothing to do with cramps. He was embarrassed. He quit. He had people leave his team because it was like, brother.
How are people going to come back? Yo, stick with the man. Like, he's lying. Let him lie.
Yeah, no, they had to get in front of it. Brother, you ruined you ruined our reputation.
I guess.
We got to go home, too.
Yeah. I also have to go back to Panama.
Yeah, I also have to go back and live, bro. I have to disavow you.
I don't have a lion.
Hey, I just have a wife and these kids, bro. I don't got no lion. God damn. So they did eventually fight again years later, but Ray Leonard was very strategic in things. Ray Leonard would let he was like Floyd before Floyd Mayweather. He would pick his fights, especially later in his career. So by the time they fought again in the late 80s, neither one of these guys were the same fighters as they were, of course, 8 years prior. They had another fight. Ray Leonard won that fight by unanimous decision. Wasn't a very good fight. So Ray Leonard in that series was up 2-1. But Roberto Durán did eventually restore his lineage, but he had a rough couple years. And Ray Leonard became boxing's biggest star on the cusp of Mike Tyson appearing. Yeah. So that's no mas.
Well.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hit you and quit you in the middle of the round like I'm Roberto Durán.
No Every single time. Daryl, where can the fine people find you?
You can find me at darrylcomedy.com. That is DARRYL comedy.com. And if you can't spell comedy, you really do need my comedy. School hasn't worked for you, so maybe the object lesson of a person who speaks eloquently on stage will do it. Who am I to guess? No Child Left Behind. DarrylComedy.com. You can also listen to my debut stand-up comedy album, Black Gentrifier. It's available on all the things. And if you see me in the streets, I usually keep them things on me. So in case you forgot what CDs are like, you can pay me for one.
I thought he was talking about lube.
I don't keep lube on me.
Hey,
I got spit.
I mean, okay. You take it back to the old style.
Yeah. The old style. I mean, I'm a fan of it.
Hey.
Setoiyo, where can the people find out more about you?
Guys, thank you so much again for listening to Knockout Nerds. You can find me all over social media at Setoiyo1, SETOIYO1, TikTok, Instagram, Meta, all that jazz. Also, go to punchlinephilly.com. I will be headlining Punchline Philly Sunday, March the 15th at 7 p.m. Got an early show for you. Come in. Hang out with me. Hang out with Daryl Charles. He'll be there featuring for me. The Knockout Nerds will be in the building. So get them tickets right now. punchlinephilly.com and make it happen.
All right. Knockout Nerds.
Bye.
Knockout.